Absolutely unbelievable. The year is Is it 1995? Is it?
Yeah.
Andy Cole scoring 5 goals against Ipswich at
that game we had recorded.
Manchester United. A rampant Manchester United 9-0. Did I ever think in the 7 years, since Fergie, did I ever in my wildest dreams think that we would ever be winning a game 9-0? We have seen some sad times. We've seen some low, and I mean some low points in life. The Mourinho era. We have seen some diabolical football. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has brought back attacking, ruthless Manchester United play. We'll get into obviously there's reasons behind why we had an advantage, but it's still a job to break down a team which is in a low block, something we've not been able to do all year. Someone go for it. Someone go for it. I'm just...
Look, you know how they're going to spin it. You know how they're going to spin it. They're going to say, oh, Southampton, they got sent off down to 10 men.
No, but the thing is, how many times do you see a team that goes down to 10 men and just rides the game out fully? Fully rides it out.
And they might lose it 1-0 maybe. Worst case.
1-0, 2-0.
Most of the time, any team who usually plays a low block at Old Trafford knows that it's going to be a tight game. So just the intent today was amazing. I think that was more than the actual 9 goals. It was just the intent. Great.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like even if they had 10 men, you could just see that they were hungry for goals. They were hungry. They wanted to feast tonight, as Qasim would say. They wanted to feast. So you could, even if it was 10 men, even if it was 10 men, I was confident.
Slightly different context, maybe.
Yeah, I know, but I was. I was sure that after 5 minutes they were going to score goals tonight.
Absolutely queuing up like Nawab's buffet when it was.
That's it.
You know, the £10 scheme that we had, and the queues were down Stockport Road. If you're not from Manchester, you don't know, but yeah, that was.
You know, one thing I noticed actually, in the most recent games, it's always been the fact that there's so much tension. Like your breath is stopped, you're just gasping, you're just a nervous wreck. And today, you just you just cherishing it.
I was at ease.
It was good, man. I needed it.
Yeah, I was at ease. I was just like relaxing, walking about. I wasn't like fixated on the screen. I was just like, yeah, it's all good. I just, popped in and out of the room and just caught it at the right time. So
wait a minute, Harris. Did you just say that you did not give your full attention to the Manchester United game?
No, I did. I did just pop in and out.
In and out. No. Qasim has been severely reprimanded for
You have to go toilet. You have to go toilet.
No. Now you're backtracking.
You have to go toilet.
It's a disgusting backtrack. No.
Toilet,
you
get a snack, get a drink.
In and out of the room. No. We're not having it. Oh, the RedFlex mug.
The RedFlex.
You don't drink tea. Hold on. Huh? You don't drink tea.
Hot chocolate.
What brew?
What brew? This guy is reeling in his life, lie after lie after lie.
I think it has to be a strong word. Has to be a strong word, at least.
MZ is here. Did I just watch United? Yes, you did, MZ. You have just seen Manchester United class of 2021 absolutely put poor Southampton to the sword. And he also says, win it 1-0, they say we were poor. Win it 9-0, they'll say they were 9 men. They'll talk anyway. We enjoy the win. Boom. Thank you, Man United. Yes, I 100% agree. I think we're just exactly talking about that. And Musab says, McTominay, absolute beast. Man of the match, DJ Flick. We'll get to all of that very, very shortly. But yeah, Manchester United were absolutely on fire. I think for me, we might as well kick it off. For me, yeah, all right. They went down to 10 men very, very early. So I don't know whether the thing that happened straight afterwards was the tactic anyway, or it was because we had the confidence because they were down to 10 men. I think, personally, I like to believe that would have been our tactic anyway. The wing backs were so high, constantly high. The centre backs were pinging balls out to the wings. For me, that's what made the difference. The fact that we were pushing so high and our centre backs were threading through balls. Did you see anything different? Anyone else see anything different as to why we played so well today.
Aaron scored. No.
Yeah, he scored because of being high up, but as in like in terms of general play, that's what I saw anyway. I saw this side of Man United.
The speed of the passing. No, surely that was a difference. Compare this to Sheffield United chalk and cheese.
Yeah, even before the red card, you could tell there was a kind of zip in the play, which was good to see. I think the reason why the fullbacks went really high is because of the red card. I think I've never seen that tactic before. But I mean, that's what you need to do against 10 men. This is what we said against Sheffield United, where we couldn't break them down. You have to go wide. As soon as you go wide, you open up the space in the middle, and as you can see, it was raining goals. Don't know what everyone else thought.
One thing I would add is for everyone who says that, we won because Southampton had red cards. If you look at the first 10 minutes, even after the red card, I thought we were struggling a bit. Southampton were causing us some problems. They had one or two little things first 5 minutes. But we had to pick it up, and I think we've mentioned it before. When you play 10 men, sometimes it can get tricky. Sometimes
it's a bit, it's a bit more difficult at times, isn't it?
I honestly thought that when they went down to 10 men, it was a 0-0 game. Yeah, I thought it was a 0-0 written all over it. As soon as it went to 10 men, I thought we're not going to break them down. But then obviously it didn't happen. I'm just going to quickly go through some of more. We're getting loads of messages tonight. Are we title contenders for real now? I'll ask one of you that question shortly. Maybe Harris. I'll give it Harris because he's the most negative one. MZ says, Cass, I want to hear you credit AWB.
Yeah, I do. I want to hear that
today.
Damn right.
So we'll have that coming up as well.
I think it should be Abdul instead of me. I think it should be more Abdul giving credit than me.
Fair, Abdul. So I'll call you all up on these questions. Don't worry. I'm just going to whisk through them because we've got so many. Sumke says, where was this tenacity against Arsenal and Sheffield? One against a depleted Southampton. Great to see subs at halftime. Ollie giving minutes to players out of form. 100% agree. However, very good result for United. Take this momentum into the next home games. 100%. MZ back in there. So passes being played through the middle by Maguire, Fred and Lindelof, which is positive. They usually play sideways passes only. Yeah, that's what I thought was a key difference. That whether they were told to do it or whether they had the confidence to do it, that really opened up the play.
It must be something they've worked on because they know they can't actually break down a low block. So the way you do that, you have to play in between the lines and you have to go wide.
Yeah, the way we did today is how we should play against all low block teams. Just throw lots of people forward. That seemed to be the difference. We were overloading on the width and we were doing very well. Sumke says Wan-Bissaka and James scoring. Only Van der Beek needed to turn up.
Yeah,
so that was great to see. So I'll go back to...
I think we need to speak about James to Qasim and Wan-Bissaka.
I don't even know that.
Okay, 100%. That's the way we'll do it.
Answer AY.
We'll go with Harris, you answer AY. He says, are we title contenders for real? I know that you're not on the train at all, and you're probably still not on it, despite this thumping victory, which you've not seen for many a year. In your infancy, you remember this game. In your young infancy,
remember it.
So title contenders after this.
Come on, guys, let's get real. This is, it's a one-off, isn't it? Just like the Leeds game, which was a nice high, a nice moment to ride on, nice few days.
If this is the way we play against low block for the rest of the season, is it still not title contenders for you?
Yes, remember, we've got Everton next. Everton,
by the way.
Everton are a really good team. I know joint top, but is it 2 games in Man City? I think let's not get.
Do you want Liverpool to beat Man City now? Is that what we want?
I want it to be a draw. So. To be honest,
I want them to destroy each other.
Yeah, that's true. Some injuries, more injuries.
Cards,
I want
injuries.
I want their new centre backs to get injured as well. That's what I want.
Yeah,
but
get them in the injury.
Answer the question. Look, AY, listen. It's a great win tonight. Let's enjoy it. Let's not get bogged down in title talk. Let's enjoy this victory. Everton for me is going to be a much stiffer task. Southampton lost the last 3 games. They're not in good form. I think they were always probably going to lose it. But I'll be honest, I did think it was going to be tight. I thought it would be 2-1. But I did think that they were going to lose the game. The fact it's 9-0 is great. We've got some players who haven't scored, who've scored, i.e. Martial, James. Bruno's got his penalty. A lot of players put in some fantastic performances. It'll be great for their confidence. Let's start another run. Let's see if we can get another run going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. And then, we'll kind of talk again. But for now, I think we should just enjoy it.
Okay, so now, Cass, I want you to put some respect on the name of our final goal scorer. What did you think of Dan
I don't
James'
think Qasim
performance?
actually
Your
seen the
favorite?
goal. I don't think.
I was actually being honest. I didn't
realised he said.
What did you say?
I thought it was 8-0. I thought it finished
You thought it was
8-0.
8-0?
Oh, punishment! I want punishment. I want
This is
punishment.
another
No, he's got to go for that. He's got to
He's
go
gone.
for that.
He's gone.
Yeah,
Take him
yeah.
off.
Take him out. Take him off. Take him off.
Take him out for that.
Take him off. Don't need him.
That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That was.
Look, I'm a professional. I'm getting ready for the best show on YouTube.
I
What's the
set my
forfeit, guys? What's the forfeit?
I set my studio up at halftime.
Guys, we would love to hear what forfeit
Abdul, buying one of those.
you want.
Abdul, buying one of those cheap. Abdul, buying one of those fake like Liverpool shirts from China. Get him to wear one of those fake Liverpool shirts.
RedFlex does not associate with any of this debauchery, man.
Yeah.
We don't know what your bar is. This is just you.
So
this is
what do you
the
think
words of the RedFlex?
Cass, your absolute favourite player for Manchester United, who you've said on many occasions you do not ever want to see in a Man United shirt again. What did you think of him today?
Comment.
Yeah, my opinion's not changed.
His goal is part of history. His name goes in the history book.
His is historic goal.
You'll remember
at the
this.
end of the day. Look, at the end of the day, ultimately we're here for some entertainment. We want to entertain people. Throw in, obviously some facts and stuff. I get that, but this is nothing personal against Daniel James. He's in a history now, like you've said, but just from a purely footballing perspective, he's not good enough for Man United, and I think we all know it. Admit it to me all. I think we should all admit Daniel James is not good enough. Come on, realistically,
he's good enough.
He's not fit for the United shirt.
It's true. Good enough to be in the squad.
Yeah, it's Abdul. All right, we'll move on. Abdul, your favorite, your absolute favorite, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, in the last few games, seems to be maturing into one of the top right backs in the league. I mean, the stats confirm it. One of the top chance creators. I think Luke Shaw's number one.
Can be misleading.
But no, this is the eye test. This is the eye test now. Yeah, we know we've had the laugh about him, trying to do the skills on the wing and falling over and all of that. But the last few games, and especially today, he looked a bit injured at one point, but those tackles were still flying in. Are you changing your mind about Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Yes or no?
Listen, I am a man who is not stubborn.
It's coming.
Hold on. You don't know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm going to say. However, I still believe Aaron Wan-Bissaka going forward is still not up to the level that we need. What we need is someone like Luke Shaw on the right, as a right back. If we have that attacking quality, that attacking intent, then yeah, I'll be happy. But
what was lacking today?
I have to say, it was
world class.
No,
I think
would have been happy with that.
It's a lucky finish.
He nearly missed that. He wasn't aiming there.
He was aiming for the other side. He just kind of happened to his feet got in the wrong place and it hit.
It was a beautiful finish. Come on, Abdul. Put some respect on his name.
I think it was a improved performance, but for me to be happy, it was improved. That's all I can say. Going forward on the ball, I'm still not happy with what he does.
I don't know
what I want is someone like Luke Shaw. Someone who's very comfortable on the ball. He's comfortable going forward, and he's comfortable delivering a great cross like Luke Shaw did in this game today. So that's what I want to see. That's the standard I expect. But to be fair to him, he has made some improvements over the last couple of games, but still not up to level where I'm going to backtrack and say I'm happy with Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Come on, guys.
No, I didn't think he was that good. I thought personally he was lucky with his goal. Don't get me wrong, I was happy that he scored, but I thought he wasn't aiming.
He actually needed the goal. Let's be honest.
The fact that he was there. Come on, man. When have you ever seen him in that position?
He shouldn't be in that position.
You've got to be in the right place at the right time.
He had one cross, maybe. I think
purely because they were down to 10 men.
Come on, he did more than that. Come on, guys.
No.
It's a very good performance from Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Not having it. Soom K. Harris not bought a ticket. It's going to be more expensive closer to the end of the season. I don't know what that's referring to.
I think he's referring to Harris not believing.
To the parade. Yeah, going to be ticket to the parade. Yeah, big party this summer. Muswab says, if we had scored 6 against 11 low block men, we could be title contenders. No, I still think to put 9 past a team that weren't really interested in going forward and are well drilled, they're not all right. Yeah, they've they have been poor of late. But
Recently,
usually,
but yeah,
since the last time they lost 9-0, they've been on a fantastic run of form. So I still think, I mean, to be fair, I'd have been happy with 1 or 2-0 against a low block today. But the fact that the way we were playing, we were just literally didn't give them a second to breathe. The scoreline has given us a boost in terms of confidence. Yes.
Great point. Yeah.
I have a new topic for once. Favorite goal. Oh, we'll come to that in a second. Great question. Cavani goal, MZ says, is the one that he liked the most. McTominay, Martial, first goal, he thinks. MZ says, AWB will get there eventually. Come on, man. He was man of the match because Shaw was taken off, but he was excellent today. You got to give him credit.
Saka.
Yeah. I think he was up there. I think he was in with the shout. He was in with the shout. Come
on, that is pushing
AWB
it.
Man of the match. We'll get to man of the match after. But to be fair, I'm not even going to lie, because there were so many goals. I need to go back and watch it again to know which is my favorite because they're all.
For me, Edison Cavani's goal. Edison, that's the type of goal I want to see us scoring more of. We don't score enough of those goals. So, lovely cross, lovely header.
Yeah, McTominay is known he's known for his striking ability, but in terms of like a quality interplay, that kind of goal. I think the last goal was really good. I think we whipped it out wide. Bruno header in, and the little flick from Dan James, that was wonderful.
Did he actually score? Yeah. He actually scored.
Yeah,
this actually scored.
He actually scored. Real, not a dream. Not a fantasy, even though 9-0 may think like it, but yeah. Anyway, so Cavani goal, everyone's thinking. I'm thinking maybe Daniel James was pretty good as well. Anyone else got anything to say?
I don't think the actual goal itself was that great from Daniel James. A little flick, but I think the actual overall play, the overall play,
of course.
Yeah.
I thought Martial's first was the best finish.
First goal was good.
Martial's first.
Only if his dink went in as well. That would have been beautiful.
Yeah, the dink.
Yeah, that would have been beautiful.
That would have been great. That would have been wonderful.
One thing I noticed as well. Sorry, Osam, I was just going to say. I was watching the game and I thought, you know what, Maguire, he can beat our John Terry one. He's winning me over slowly but surely.
Listen, Maguire. I've said to you that. Listen,
I think we need to pass this to Usman about Harry Maguire.
Go on, have you been talking about this?
You've been very negative about Harry Maguire.
I know. I'm his ultimate fan. You need to. You've got some answers. I need some answers
today. I don't. To be fair, you can't fault him today. I was very impressed with his passing today, his distribution, the way he was coming so high up. Again, maybe because of the 10 men, maybe because of tactics. We'll never know. But today, his range of passing, was key. I think that was one of the key components. The fact that we were absolutely pressing them to death. There was actually one point in the game where it was like 5 players, hounding the ball. The high press, the fact that the wingers were so high up the pitch, and the fact that Lindelof and Maguire were doing the passing into the channels was basically the key to the reason why we will be able to break this team down. So yeah, I rate him today. Again, Danny Ings was sacrificed. Yeah, Che Adams is a good player, but he's just average Adi Akinfenwa, really, and he's just a muscle merchant, and he's just a muscle merchant, really. He's just an Adi Akinfenwa, bit of Adama Traore mixed in there, but he wasn't really, he's just a power merchant. Whereas Danny Ings had there been full 11v11, I think then we would have seen what Harry Maguire was going to do, because I do rate Danny Ings. I think he is a goal scorer. He scores wherever he goes. That would have been the true test, but I can only judge him on what I've seen today, and I thought he was excellent.
I've got a question I need answering from everyone. In my opinion, Harry Maguire, I've said it before, and like you guys brushed it off. Harry Maguire is the best ball-playing central defender in the world. For me, there's no doubt. There's no equal to him. So if anyone can give me an equal,
Van Dijk is miles ahead.
Are you kidding me? Van Dijk wouldn't even go anywhere near the left wing of the. Van Dijk wouldn't go anywhere near there. He'd be scared.
You know what?
I think Maguire was only there because Southampton down to 10 men.
It doesn't matter.
I think Ramos has a shout.
If Liverpool were playing Southampton, Van Dijk would not be in the left wing of the. I guarantee you that right now. Harry Maguire is the best ball playing defender in the world, and that for me, there's no question. No question.
I think Ramos.
You're giving me names.
Ramos
you're giving me
sometimes
names.
goes up front. You know,
Listen,
Ramos
you're giving me
goes up
names,
front.
but
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Ramos potentially.
He goes up front for Real sometimes. He's got and he takes penalties. So that's that's some technical ability there.
Equal. I'll say equal.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I want someone to give me a name and give me a game. Give me a game where I can say, yeah, you're right. No one can give me a game of any.
Why does a defender need to be in the left wing for him to be good?
Yeah, for you to rate him.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he has the courage. He has the ability. This is what I'm trying to point out. He's got the ability to be there because he's the best.
He has the ability, but
central defender.
He doesn't always have the confidence. I think he's got the ability, but doesn't always have the confidence. I think the confidence came.
It doesn't matter because end of the day, that's not his job. That's not his job. But I'm just trying to make the point. He is the best ball playing central defender, or equal to, let's say, Ramos in the world for me. So let's give him credit. Let's give him credit today. Because look, any other central defender could have just sat back, took it easy, passed it to Fred McTominay. No, he took responsibility. He went forward. You know, at every opportunity he was there. He didn't give the ball away. Neat and tidy with his passing. Did some great passing.
Yeah, well, that was today, though. Where was all his ball playing ability when we're getting smashed by other teams, or when he's looking shaky, or when he's putting out like rubbish passes and the other team's getting onto it? Where's his ball playing ability then?
He was good today because he knew there was no risk involved.
Look, every game you can't play like that. It's not possible.
No, I think he's good, but for you to say best in the world, I'll have to think about that. You know, I'll have to.
I'm not saying
Van
he's the
Dijk
best
for
defender.
me.
I'm not saying he's the best defender.
I don't even think Van Dijk. You know, I think Van Dijk just relies on his pace and power.
I don't think on the ball. He's got unbelievable diagonal pass on him. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's all he's got on him. But Maguire on the floor, he's got to be up there.
Well, I'll have to get back to you on that one, but I'm going to go through some more
with some answers next show.
Yeah, I will definitely. MZ says, man scored assisted tackles, was a threat on the right all night. Who was it?
That Wan-Bissaka?
Oh, Wan-Bissaka, yeah.
That rhymes. That rhymes.
Yeah. Perfect match day. Right. Arsenal lose and United 9. You know what? Arsenal they're not in it for me, man.
Arsenal not even our rivals.
I only care about Arsenal when we're playing them. Other than that,
it makes that 0-0 even worse.
Yeah, it does. Disgusting. Rumors Ramos wants United move. What do you guys think? We'll have to address that on a different day.
I don't think so.
Yeah? Quickly, Abdul.
Yeah,
I think there's no way we should be signing someone that age now. I think
100%.
All he wants
100%. 100%.
Really?
You think he will come in and he will
he's going to be 35 in March.
He will organise that things that lead him.
We're going to have the same issue again. We're going to have the same issue. We have no pace. Can't Maguire and Ramos.
Cavani up front he's done. He's the Don up front. Ramos the Don at the back.
I thought the whole point is we needed someone who's fast.
He's going to be 35
we can't have two slow players again.
Well, we have
Doesn't matter. Ramos is good.
18-month contract. 18-month contract.
Some OAP spine of the team. We've got Cavani up front, 35.
And Ramos at the back.
Yeah, Ramos at the back, and then you might as well throw Matic in the middle as well. You know, the Grandad United. No.
Might as well sign Pirlo again. Might as well get Pirlo out of retirement.
Might as well get Carrick out of retirement. No, we're
probably do a better job.
Yeah, we're not. I don't know. You know, I think if he's going to come to play, the thing is he's going to probably want about 300-400k. He's on a free.
Yeah,
he's going to want.
I don't think he's worth it. I think we need to invest elsewhere. We haven't got that much money to spend. He's not worth it.
Rather spend it on a younger player.
Right winger.
Business acquisition. It'll be best for business.
Harris for you. Aymeric Laporte.
Interesting.
Best ball playing centre back in the world.
I've seen him play.
As chosen by Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, I've seen him play, and he's very good ball playing, but I've never seen him go as far forward as I've seen Maguire have in many matches.
Harris loves this left wing. Harris is in love with this
good shot. No, I'm not saying about left wing.
Why is that a barometer?
It's not about the left wing. It's not about the left wing. Because it is, look, it shows he's got some balls. He's got balls to be up there. He's not bothered that, we could give the ball away.
Southampton play with no strikers. No strikers.
But personally, I wouldn't want my centre back there anyway. I wouldn't want my centre back there.
He's out of position. Some would argue he's out of position.
In other games. He knows when to go forward. And he knows when not to.
I don't know. But anyway, let's get to man of the match. Abdul?
Tough one. I think everyone put in a good performance. I mean, I think I'll have to see what others say first. I'll have to come back to
No.
that.
Come on,
look at
come
that.
I'll roll it
Like,
out. First.
shocker.
I'll roll it out first.
Shocking,
I'll roll it out.
shocking
For me,
guy, man.
Just so I go for someone
That's
different.
poor.
That's
That's poor.
typical.
No,
First
no,
time I've ever done that. That's not poor.
Forfeit,
That's
forfeit. What forfeit?
No, we don't like that. You should.
You
we
said
want
Why
to
is that
forfeit.
do it.
in the stream?
No, mate, I'm not.
I got
You're
removed off the screen for less.
disrespecting the
And
fans.
I get removed.
What do you mean?
You're disrespecting the fans.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
disrespecting the viewers.
I'm very interested in your opinions as my
Okay.
You're not
brothers. I want to
interested.
hear. I want to see whether you share my views before I
For
share it.
me, if Luke Shaw had stayed on the pitch,
Yeah,
he would have got it.
agree with that.
For me, he would have got the man of the match by far. First half performance, head and shoulders, was the best player on the pitch out of a very, very good Manchester United team. But overall, I was even leaning towards Scott at one point because obviously he scored and he did very well in the midfield. But it may shock some of you, especially after some of the questions you've asked me before. I'm going to give it to Harry Maguire.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm going to give it to Harry Maguire. I think his ball playing ability today.
From the left-hand side.
Yeah, not the left wing.
Just the fact he got to the left wing.
The central,
Man of the match.
central position, the way he was spreading the play, and it gave us tempo. It gave tempo to the way we played. It gave us speed in our attacks. It was causing them all sorts of problems. And I said it once and I'll say it again. That was one of the key reasons why we managed to break this low block down. So, yeah, I'll give it to Harry Maguire. Cass, I'll wait for Abdul at the end, and he's probably going to wait for all of us now. Hasn't got the confidence.
I'm not going to think of anything
interested
else.
to hear what
I'm
you
gonna
guys
agree with
think.
you, sir. For me, it's Harry Maguire. No
Same
doubt.
reasons, yeah?
Started everything, did everything he needed. So, yeah, Harry Maguire for me.
Harris, what about you?
Yeah.
Abdul, what have you got to bring to the table? Is it Harry Maguire?
I was going to say
Full
Harry
house.
Maguire at the start, but I want to go
But
for
you
something
didn't because
different.
you was too
I wanna
scared.
go for something- No, it wasn't. It just I was intrigued by everyone else's opinions first.
Okay.
Because I think everyone put in a top performance. To be honest, yeah, I mean, yes, probably between Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire for me. So I'll go for Scott just to be a bit different.
Yeah, I can see why you.
Scott would have been my second choice. Scott would have
Yeah.
been second choice for me. Yeah,
Yeah, it was out of those two for me. So looking forward, we got FA Cup next.
No,
Every Saturday,
Then
8 o'clock.
So Saturday night against Everton.
These weird timings, aren't there? On a
Yeah.
Saturday, 8 o'clock.
It's been moved because
Has
it was scheduled for Monday, but obviously we've got West Ham on
Yeah.
Tuesday now, so
Okay, we can take that.
rescheduled.
So, can we take anything from this game going into that game? Or is it? Yeah, we played well, but we played against 10 men and then 9 men. Can we take anything from it? Can we say that we're back, or this was great, or whatever? Because Everton are going to pose a completely different threat. They're not going to come to, sit back. They're not coming for that. They're coming to play us.
Mhm.
Is it completely different game, or is it the fact that we've now started scoring goals that when we play against a team that actually comes forward, our counter-attacking play is going to be even better? I'll start with you, Abdul.
Yeah, I mean, I think in my opinion, it's going to make a hell of a difference because all the players who we were saying were out of form scored a goal. So we had Rashford score, we had Martial score, we had Cavani who needed a goal anyway. I don't think he was out of form as such, but just for his confidence, we had Bruno score because I didn't think he played well last game. So everyone who needed to score in that forward line has scored, and I think that'll make a huge difference to our confidence going forward. And I think we'll have more intent. The only person who I did want to score who didn't score today was Greenwood. I would have liked to see him score today as well.
Van de Beek. I like Van de Beek as well.
Van de Beek.
He had a few chances, Greenwood. I think he probably, Van de Beek needs a goal, but Greenwood, just that forward line, we need that forward. If they're all at 100%, we'll be a massive threat to everyone. And that's what we needed. I was really pleased with that. I think because everyone did get on the score sheet, that will make a huge difference to us in the next game.
Cass?
I think if you put the score to one side, obviously, look, it's 9-0. We're all, buzzing. But going forward, obviously, each game is going to be different. But if you just think of the likes of Martial, Wan-Bissaka, Fernandes, Cavani, they're going to be a lot more confident. I think, we've played sport at a lower level, obviously, but once you get those goals and you start getting a bit of confidence, then you don't really have
once
to
you get a
think.
wicket, just say once you get a wicket when you play cricket
Once
as well.
you get a wicket,
Big
you don't have to
difference.
start
Once you hit four,
thinking.
yeah.
And then, like in the last few games, the decision making has been what's let us down. And if the players are now more confident, I think we're going to see, a lot more comfortable performance. And one other thing I just want to add, Ole actually made some subs before fucking 80th minute. What am I seeing?
True.
What am I
Obviously,
seeing?
because we're 4-0 up.
Because we were 4-0 up. There was no tactical nous with that one.
No
Let's
tactical.
leave it there. But what's his name? Donny did come on, which was a big shock.
And Donny came on as well.
So yeah, he did actually. To be fair, the Fred at left back thing was, he wanted to give as many midfielders a chance, but without sacrificing the team. He wanted to rest a few players. So yeah, I can see what he did there. Harris, what about you? Everton game?
Yeah, I just think you've mentioned it. The points about the mentality that they're going to the game will be completely different now. If we would kind of scrape through this one, it would have been again, here's Everton. It's going to be even tougher. I'm going to be talking about the same things again. A narrow win, a draw, just puts that to bed now because we're going into the game confident. I think what might actually happen is I think Everton might change their approach a little bit now. Seeing that they might have had a plan, kind of like before this game, thinking right, we're going to play this way, but now seeing this, they might change it up. So yeah, that could work in our favour. So yeah, let's see, because I think Everton are not in the greatest form either. I think they've had some few dodgy results in the last few games.
They lose to Newcastle.
Yeah, home as well.
Yeah, lost to Newcastle. So bring it on, eh? Bring it on.
Bring it on, indeed. So we're going to look forward to that game. Obviously, we'll be here on the RedFlex with that game preview coming up as always. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the stream before you go. We're also on Twitter and Instagram. Obviously, Twitter today, I was doing some live tweeting of the game, and Instagram, we've always got content on there. So make sure you watch that as well. We're also streaming live on Twitch and on Twitter as well. So if you missed anything, you can watch it either. You can watch it back on Twitch, on YouTube, or on Twitter as well. So that's wonderful. We'll be back very soon. But today is all about Manchester United with their biggest victory in 25 years. That, you know what? I was doing the calculation and I was about to say 15 because I thought it's not that long ago, 1995. But in fact,
25 years.
It is 25 years. And I remember the original game where we won 9-0 against Ipswich. I remember it.
We all remember it
Very clearly, yeah. So in 25 years, this is the best performance we've had, albeit red cards, etc. But to see 9 goals, it reminded me of the Manchester United of old. Hopefully this is the end of the blip and we can get back on track for 21 that we all believe in except Harris. But thanks for watching the RedFlex, guys. We'll be back very soon. Make sure you support us all the way. Thanks for watching. We'll see you
up next, Qasim, aren't you? Global Fan Cam.
Yeah, Cass is bringing you the Global Fan Cam as always. So obviously, make sure you're subscribed and you will get the notification straight away for that one straight after this. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.